Wave that one west, cover out that window. Let them know I'm coming with my kinfolk. Red letter, ski mask on, but I don't really ski though. Bullets ball head like they going through chemo. I slide on them Tony Hawk type. Better get your thoughts right. Jumping high on walls, this ain't Fortnite. Red dot, it kinda make it way too easy for a headshot. I put you under wing, it turned into a headlock. I told my niggas, think it's time to put the pressure on. You bring that paper, told her throw a little extra on. We go to war and see, I murder one, you murder two, it ain't the same degree. Better up into a capital offense for them dollars, but it really don't make sense. Guns behind tents with some liquor and we riding down the freeway. Slide on them, spin the block and replay, so we slide again.
You know my position, I'm on standby. Ain't no competition, it's a landslide. Oh, you a rider, motherfucker, ride again. You said you slide on them, nigga, slide again. Niggas claim they hot, but we been fried. If they ain't one of mine, so they ain't tied. Oh, you a rider, motherfucker, ride again. You said you slide on them, nigga, slide
We got this mapped out. Niggas selling wolf tickets, not living what they rap out. Said he gon' ride, too emotional, he'll crash out. And I ain't boxing, wrestle with this cannon, you gon' tap out. 100 troopers in the building, turn this shit into a blackout. We both come from the mud, but why you tryin' to do me dirty? He cut himself off, we let him rock, he ain't worthy. You playing ball courts, throwing number like a jersey. While niggas folded like origami, I kept it sturdy. Told my son he got the blood of a king, he ain't got a word. They gon' cross you like a Christian, it's better to learn this early. They be watching, trying to copy, asking questions, trying to learn me. I ain't in the back and forth if the business don't concern me. Catch the wrath from my anger, I be trying to give a mercy. Ask the angels keep me covered, I'ma slide, they might have heard me. They playing with that fire, get you close, it's gonna burn me. We ain't never looking back, moving forward, it's the journey.
You know my position, I'm on standby. Ain't no competition, it's a landslide. Oh, you a rider, motherfucker, ride again. You said you slide on them, nigga, slide again. Niggas claim they hot, but we been fried. If they ain't one of mine, so they ain't tied. Oh, you a rider, motherfucker, ride again. You said you slide. Look, little nigga, I'm made. All these rappers soft, claim they all cut from a hold of a clove. I'm the one with the blade. Untamed gorilla, keep your hands out the cage. I be standing on they neck, one west to the grave. You can keep your mercy, nigga, I ain't worried. Revenge call me buddy love, I call her Miss Purdy. Nigga try to blitz, I'm going 730. I'ma shake the whole room like Big Shirty. Nigga say one war, it's whatever, buddy. Glock fully loaded, you know these letters bloody. Come for me, you a bitch, homie. Boy, I'm realer than your big homie. 144, yeah, the one and only. And you know I keep this blick on me. Body slam you like Mick Foley. I got that black out on my arm, play that bitch like a violin. Said me try me once, nigga, try again. You know my position, I'm on standby. Ain't no competition, it's a landslide. Oh, you a rider, motherfucker, ride again. You said you slide on them, nigga, slide again. Niggas claim they hot, but we been fried. If they ain't one of mine, so they ain't tied. Oh, you a rider, motherfucker, ride again. You said you slide on them, nigga, slide again.
Local niggas, they be so offended. One West word, this global business.
Hold on, let me ask y'all a question. All y'all niggas in the same school and all that?
Hell, fuck yeah.
So none of y'all niggas smoke weed?
Fuck no.
Don't fold if you say you win it. I was molded to it, now fit it. Can't control, this the highest limit. Killer shit, but this an honest living. Gotta get it, ain't no time for wishing. The time is now, better pay attention. In my city, you can feel the tension. A terror squad, no pun intended. This ain't for you, but I recommend it. They know we coming, better clear the entrance. Shit get deep, but I keep digging. This how I look when you keep winning. Over time, I had to take the hint. Shine bright, sit behind the tents. One-on-one, I ain't in the mix. Ain't what you thought, better get a glimpse. Came up from a pedal bike. Pressing brakes, I ain't never liked. Whole time I was taking risks. They don't play with me cause they know I'm nice. Round form, I ain't even started. Transform, I ain't here to bargain. Y'all watch, better move with caution. Chains on me, I don't do this often. No error, this shit flawless. Reach for it, you become a target. It ain't worth it, better keep walking. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. I say the word, then it's final. To get the moving like pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. Don't wanna hear all that street shit. Me and my niggas on defense. Wonder who I was in my past life. Don't even matter, that peep this. Remember the days when I was a trooper. Stay on the path and it won't confuse you. Bars all, I'm the one to do it. I roll on eights like a flight maneuver. Try to trick me, I ain't never moving. Camouflage, I can blend into it. They better ride, I don't do the Ubers. Let them talk, I don't hear the rumors. A little suffer ain't really nothing. The way I'm stomping, better play the trumpet. You see me coming, better get the running. If they see me coming, better get the running. You ain't never seen it, you ain't never witnessed, you ain't never noticed, you ain't never focused. I was really waiting, I was really training. Sick and tired of being patient. I ain't never doubted. This was in the making. Use what I got, not in the waste. For rapping and singing, I could never drink it. But I'm from the bottom, so I gotta make it. This ain't rapping, it's a damn warning. Late night to the early morning. Got a vision, I planned it out. Try to stop me, but I kept going. I study plays, now I'm in the game, and it's all the same, but I had to change. You'll never crash if you in your lane. I can take the loss, cause it's all a game.
Yo, what Casamigos mean in English? Drunk.
All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. I say the word, then it's final. To get the moving like pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, Billy man shit, nigga. They turn their head over, nigga.
I read where Eve did to Adam. I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. Shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop to stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, this an exorcism. Watch out the nigga. You took that off in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is in fact the fear. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jake. So time war, we gon' run the summer. Gon' be in store. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real tricking on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something? I ain't hear this shit like it ain't all who got the gun, it's all who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raise up the chain. Bring shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified rubber ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign. Yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my friends, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Yeah. Cold shit. I ain't come with goons, but I'm well connected. Walk in the room and pop, 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 like you got rejected. Let me see if you qualify or not. Spinning up in a tinted truck, riding around your block. Busy man. I get a word, he ain't this shit from top to bottom like a motherfucking ceiling fan. Hopping out the rental van, on my way to LAX. Brothers out in Cali and they killers out of every set. But I ain't crippin' on no blood. One West, all my niggas got it out the mud. Put your face on a t-shirt, memory of niggas acting tough on them songs, that's the drugs. I don't need no cases, all my pistols clean. So now I weigh my options. Used to use the triple beam. Used to get the wop, mix it with the nicotine. Now I travel state to state and put on for my team.
The fuck wrong with them? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get them. I see niggas and they feelings all feel them. Keep the Glockin' with me, it was like a ball with it. Me at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one West, go to war with everybody. Cut the grass for the snake, fuck the gossip. Front line with them soldiers, that's my posture. Gun drawn, trying to curse the imposter. Shit get out the pocket, go to war with everybody, yeah. Send that hate making to the featherweight. Niggas say they hard, but they sweeter than a dedication. Hold on, think it's time to introduce. I'm a man and a beast and a stepper and a ruler. Hold on, and a G and a soldier and a mover. Hold on, and a killer and a prophet and a shooter, nigga. Trying to stay humble, my shit crazy. Cold leader, need the blue stripes, no brick, baby. Can't be serious, you a funny boy, young fly. Look wrong, must be a dummy, I ain't gun shy. Fuck that little bitch, she a hook. Nigga swear he the go, bring him to the bush, The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. Niggas in they feelings, I don't feel them. Kid the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with him. Yeah, at the end, gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? What's the problem? From one West, go to war with everybody.
I'm from Philly, you get hot, you catch a cold case. I'm one West, these brothers trying to set my soul straight. They done turned me to a prophet from a demon, and I'm locked in this shit and I ain't leaving. Never. Ski mask transform to war mode like I'm Voltron. Stamp on my head and my chest from the most high. Put something tight around your neck like a bow tie. Got my niggas waiting charged up like they phone died.
Red letter, drip clean, it looks so fly. Claim he riding, that's why I left his ass roadside. He gon' die. Skyscraper to a nosedive. 9mm plus P, fuck a 4-5. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. I see niggas and they feelings all feel them. Keep the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with it. Me at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one West, go to war with everybody.
Hey, the whole show gonna be filled with I can't hear you, Cotton. Unmute your mic, brother. Look, now y'all double muting, man. Let him unmute his own mic, man. Go ahead, Cotton.
Well, great. Y'all can hear me?
We can hear you now, man. What's up?
Yabashim Shabaka Thumb.
Yabashim Shabaka Thumb.
What's up, my brothers in Christ?
I'm good to go, man. You might want to adjust that camera on the other side. They just see a Shaw. They don't see us both. They might say a Shaw is a ventriloquist. Listen, man, I've been drinking the frog all night. I don't have to leave early tonight. So I apologize. Well, I'm not gonna apologize.
I gotta leave early tonight.
Yeah, y'all can all leave early tonight. That ain't what I'm about to say. What I am about to say though is whatever you get is what you get. That's what I am gonna say though. What you gonna say?
I would have to.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. They could just look at the Shaw. Listen, man, we trying. What? Damn, a Shaw. You know. Let me tell you something about Shaw. Shaw come to me, tell me he getting married. You know, he be getting ribs out the woodwork. I don't be knowing he got ribs. All of a sudden, he just pull out with ribs and shit. He probably maybe want more ribs. Put him on it. I don't think nobody got more ribs. Now let me stop. I don't think nobody. I ain't gonna say nothing, but it might be some brothers that got more ribs. I don't know. You know, It's hard. It's a hard knock life for a rib of Captain Zaryak. I mean, let me not say too much. Why you had to say that live? Damn, this little frog tastes good. Let me take another sip. Stronghold is correct. That is correct. That's the correct name. Listen, when the generals gave me that name, they gave me the best name ever. Yeah, I put up a video cut us out when I stumped. Hey, go on my YouTube shorts real fast. I was trying to find this video.
Reggie?
Yeah. I was trying to find this video. Hey, I want to add another rock to that.
He was just trying to find the dance he did that day.
No, it wasn't about the dance. Stop. It wasn't about look. My vanity don't go that far. My vanity don't go that far. I go to you ain't on my channel though. This is my channel. Go to shorts. Oh, there you go, right there. See the Passover throwback? Let's say Passover throwback. Passover.
Here's the hardest issue. How y'all talk about y'all want evidence of the Exodus story.
This video.
I want evidence that you, Seti, Light, all of y'all, or even Kemites.
So I want to play this video, and I want y'all to look at now. What I'm asking Reggie, because at this time, this one like, and shout out to General Kathunga Bar. General Kathunga Bar said on my Facebook, he said, where's General Kathunga Bars? Because he know me the best. You know, General Kathunga Bar, the one that told me I was going to be a teacher, the one that told me, like the general just tell me whatever they say I'm going to be, that's just what the fuck I am. That's it. And General Kathunga Bar said, you had that campfire in you, you still got it, but now you do it with finesse and grace. Like General Kathunga Bar knows the assessment. So this was at a time where in the beginning, when we first was like hit Harlem, like, because we was in Times Square from like 2011 to like 2013. So we was already in New York, but when we hit Harlem and the Sinettas and all them start coming out, there was a venomous fire. It was like this lion, like you had to be extremely, extremely ferocious, like taking no prisoners. You wasn't taking no shit. It wasn't no calm Tazaryak. That's why a lot of people, like when they thought when I cut my hair, they was like, oh, Cap changed because he cut his hair.
This is a thing, y'all. This is an actual thing.
No, it's not. Don't let Kazazar fool you, because I think what happened was at the same time that I had cut my hair, because I cut my hair in like 2019. And so about that time, you started seeing the conscious community fall, and then we start segueing into other environments. So it didn't require, like the other environments wasn't this ferocious type where they explicitly trying to destroy the Bible. They was trying to debate things in the Bible. So it was a different type of attack. So during this time, I had to be one way. That's why people fear me to this day. When I go on live streams, like I went on Sinetta's live stream this past, I think it was Tuesday, and everybody talks shit before I get on the live stream. And then when I get on a live stream, I tell you, it's like the invisible bully, like the goose disappear, Van Mooshie whacked at me. Like when I get on the mic, they act different because everybody, yeah, they be on their best behavior because everybody remembers this Tazaryak. That's how good this Tazaryak was. Now I'm still the same, but like General Kathum said, it's more seasoned. I want to use his words. He said it's more finesse. Whereas back then it wasn't I didn't have no finesse back then. The general just sent me go out there to kill shit. I was just killing shit. Hey, get the fuck out the way. Get what you want to do. We fighting. You want to be at peace. You want to go to war. I was in so much war back then. I remember, I think it was Mizakar and Katazar in front of, we used to have classes at 2 West 125th, 2 West 115, 100, was it 115th or 116th, Katazar? It was 115th. We used to have classes at 2 West 115th Street. Mizakar, Katazar, you let me know if you was there. I think it was Mizakar and Katazar, and Shaka is walking up. Now, I see Shaka, I'm like, I'm about to fuck Shaka up because I'm thinking he coming on some, we about to be violent shit. But he happened to work out at the rec center because we was having classes at the rec center. And you know what I learned about all these niggas? All these niggas is bitches. All of them. All these niggas are sissies. All these niggas want to do is talk. Don't nobody want to actually take action. So during this video, Sinetta and Reggie came to the Passover. And as they come to the Passover, Reggie is trying to question us being Israel. And I said, okay, prove to me that you Kemet. And so that's the conversation y'all about to see. Go ahead, play the video.
Here's the hardest issue. How y'all talk about y'all want evidence of the Exodus story. Yeah. I want evidence that you, SETI, Polite, all of y'all are even Kemites that y'all following. If you're not Kemites, you following somebody else's culture again, which shows you're a slave. Just like, yes, it does. There is what you call not Commission. Why are you following after Kemet? And if you can follow, two-part, and if you can follow after Kemet and you're not Commission, then you can't get mad at black people for following after white people in Christianity. Because then what you're saying is it's okay to follow another man's religion or another man's belief system. So prove that you're a Kemet.
What we can do is prove that we are African.
That ain't my
wait, hold on.
You know what African is?
No, let me talk.
It's 50 countries.
Are you gonna let me talk, Captain? I know this is your day. Are you gonna let me talk?
Yes, I just want my specific. I didn't ask if he was African. That's a blanket statement.
Go on Facebook, because see how it's not showing our faces? I may have to re-upload that. Go to Facebook and show it on Facebook. Yeah, there you go. Click on Tyreek. No, Tyreek Gas right there. Click on Tyreek. Oh, you want to go that way? Okay.
Here's the hardest issue. How y'all talk about y'all want evidence of the Exodus story. Yeah. I want evidence that you, SETI, Polite, all of y'all are even Kemites that y'all following. If you're not Kemites, you following somebody else's culture again, which shows you're a slave. Just like, yes, it does. There is what you call not Commission. Why are you following after Kemet? And if you can follow, two-part, and if you can follow after Kemet and you're not Commission, then you can't get mad at black people for following after white people in Christianity. Because then what you're saying is it's okay to follow another man's religion or another man's belief system. So prove that you're a Kemet.
What we can do is prove that we are African.
That ain't my
wait, hold on.
You know what African is?
No, let me talk.
It's 50 countries.
Are you gonna let me talk, Captain? I know this is your day. Are you gonna let me talk?
Yes, I just want my specific. I didn't ask if he was African. That's a blanket statement. That's like me saying I'm American.
See, we don't do the bloodline. We don't do the bloodline. We do a continuity of African culture, right? Wait, he asked me a question, right?
To prove you Kemet.
Right. I can tell you by Kemet. Yeah, it's the same way. You can't prove that you Hebrew.
Know what to say.
Here's the hardest issue.
You can stop.
How y'all talk about y'all want evidence.
Salaki. I love that video. I had to find that video. And everybody's been scared since. But welcome to the show. Today's show is Bill Clinton and Bad Bunny like to wear dresses. What's going? Shout out to Solomon Fad with the super chat donation. We appreciate that greatly. The phone lines are wide open. You can also join on the StreamYard if you want to come in and you want to see yourself and think you can cross the line and challenge what we got to say. I think we got a caller on the line. Kadazai, you may want to call the phone number.
Let us know why you like to wear dresses.
Yeah, and then I want to talk about men that wear rods on their neck.
Right.
I want to talk about what COINTELPRO really is, because COINTELPRO has always infiltrated the Israelite community. But I was doing a live stream, and I'm gonna stop talking about this. I'm gonna give you the floor.
No, you
got. Can you put the link for StreamYard in the chat? And so as I was talking to this brother, hey, does that fan gotta be on? I was talking to this brother, and he's telling me about how he still wants to listen to Genesis, the Christian group, and want to listen to us at the same time. And so I say to him, I said, did that brother say if he ever wanted to make money, he would teach God loves everybody? He said, yes, I remember him saying that. I said, is he teaching God loves everybody? He said, yes, he is. I said, and you still want to learn from him? And he said, yes, that is COINTELPRO. So I want to talk about that, but I ain't going to talk about it too much. And but we'll go from there, Kadazar Salak. We do got phone calls on the line though, Salak, but you got it, Kadazar Salak.
No, we can hit the phone.
Okay, come. Yeah, bring the phone calls on.
646-302.
Kadazar, can you talk into the phone? I just want to make sure we can hear you.
646.
Mic check 1 2.
You talking? Yeah, I can hear you talking.
You got Mike got mute unmute. 646.
You can hang up on him.
Shalom.
Oh, there you go.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
We
Oh, and
Oh,
Connors, I
okay.
think this might be a brother called. So this might be similar to last week. I think this is a brother that wanted to talk about his experience with the Roman Catholic Church. I told him I would let him call, you know, with their whole PDF and stuff like that. So I think I told him he could call, and that's who this is, right?
Yes, sir. Righteous Hater on the check-in.
Go ahead, brother. Now, remember, I said you got to kind of, you know, get straight to it because we do get a lot of calls, but I did want to give you the floor to speak about it. So good. Now, for those that don't know, this brother has a history with the Roman Catholic Church and their molesting of boys. And so he doesn't get to tell his story everywhere. So he called the Car Chronicles. And so I told him he could tell his story here. So, brother, you have the floor.
Okay, thanks, Cap. First of all, shout out to ISUPK for being the home of the truth and holding it down. I really don't know where to start, Cap. Did you watch the video? Did you get a chance to watch the video yet?
No, I didn't not get a chance.
Oh, okay, because the video pretty much explains, you know, everything. But real quick, I've been fighting this for about 40 years, trying to get justice from the Catholic Church. And every time I would call in, like I would always see in the newspaper where they was reaching settlements with people that had been abused by the Catholic Church. And every time I would call a lawyer or something, the first thing they would say, well, you were abused by a priest. And I would say, no, you know, it happened on a class trip in the school teacher. And they would always tell me, oh, no, it would have to be a priest or somebody of the clergy. But that went on for years and years. So I just, you know, stopped calling about it. But as you know, the Catholic Church never stopped abusing young boys and girls. They never stopped. So I would keep calling up. So it wasn't until right before Child Victim Act passed in Brooklyn, a school teacher had molested these young boys in downtown Brooklyn, and the settlement was about like $5 million. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, they keep telling me that it have to be a clergy. So I called up the Diocese of Brooklyn. The Diocese of Brooklyn had established a reconciliation fund. So I tried with that, and they shot me down. And then remember on your show, you had an attorney, this female attorney,
right?
That had called up. Yeah. And she said, well, you just got to keep trying until you find somebody. And sure enough, I took that advice and I found an attorney. And
hey, y'all got to turn that fan off, man. Good, brother.
Okay. And the attorney is a well-known attorney.
Water.
But it's nothing going on. It's at a standstill. Ain't nothing going on. Right after the Child Victim Act passed, then COVID happened, and then the courts were shut down after COVID. And now they just ramping up the speed. But the Catholic Church, to me, they playing games, and they wanted to go to court, you know, because in the court system, anything could happen. My thing is, it should be settled between me, Catholic Church, and Jesus Christ. That's how I'm looking at it. Because my mother, when she enrolled me in school, she didn't have to go to the civil court to enroll me into school. She went and did all the enrollment right at this school in Bedford-Stuyvesant, that's where I shot the video at. So I've been fighting, ain't nothing going on. So I prayed about it, and it's like the Most High said, well, go back to where it all started. I said, what? Go back to where it all started? I said, yeah, go back to where it all started. So I went back, and that's the video that when you get a chance to watch, that's the video that I shot of me going back there and approaching. First, I give what happened to me, but then I go inside the church, and they have a thing where they call.
What happened when you went inside the church?
Excuse me?
I say, what happened when you went inside the church?
Oh, well, they have a thing where they call visitors up. So I went up as a visitor, and I gave my name, and I told them what happened. I said, yeah, my name is Keith, blah, blah, blah. I was molested by my school teacher on a class trip. Also was, and I'm pointing, if you watch the video, you see me pointing to in back of the altar. I said, I also was molested back there by Father Doogie. I nicknamed him Father Doogie. His name was Father Ted Nugent, who ended up becoming a Monsignor. But I said I was molested by Father Doogie back there. And the thing is, I had no idea that I was an altar boy, but through therapy, I realized that I was an altar boy.
Right. And then, and they, because what they do is they use the altar, the word altar boy is almost like the replacement for the term pederasty. Pederasty is what they would use in Roman Greek times. Altar boy is what they use in this time to justify what they're doing to young boys. So that's exactly what you went through.
Yeah. What's that term again?
Pederasty. Pederasty is what they use, or a term that they used during the Roman, Greek and Roman time, where they would have a young boy that they would groom as theirs. That's who they would molest. That's who they would have with them until they got to a certain age, usually around 16 to 18. And then once they got to that age, they were deemed unfit to be pederasty because they were almost adults. They would then find themselves a young boy to then molest and do those things to. So that's what you went through. It's called pederasty.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a real live thing, unfortunately.
Yeah. And the Catholic Church is oh my goodness. They really wanted to go to court, and everything is slowed down now. It's up in court. And my lawyer told me, well, there's really nothing that you could do. You just gotta wait for the system to play out. And I'm like, nah, I ain't waiting for the system to play out. And that's why I started shooting that video. I'm gonna shoot more videos, and hopefully I could load them up on your channel or either create a channel. I want to try to do something, but I want to talk to you about that off the air. But that's what that video is about. I'm tired of waiting, and I'm crossing the line with the Catholic Church.
Definitely, man. I appreciate it, brother. And again, we'll give you a voice and what you can ramp back up, because if everybody is paying attention, this is the first Thursday of February. And Kadazai tell you, we used to dedicate the first Thursday of every month to the victims of child molestation. It just requires the victims or survivors of it to participate for us to be able to talk about it. If y'all don't call in and talk about it, like I can talk about it, but if I talk about it every week without participation, it's not going to mean the same thing. So maybe what you doing can inspire other brothers and sisters to call in and tell their story, and it can encourage, because if you go to a lot of the things that plague us, it's always going to go back to some type of childhood trauma. Everything goes back to that. What happened to you at 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 affects you at age 40 and 50. And until you address it, you won't get over it. So maybe what you're doing by doing this show, maybe you can inspire others to come in, and I pray that you do. So hopefully, it works, and you're able to bring them back in. So I do appreciate your time calling in the show.
Yeah, no doubt, Cap. And that's exactly, my sentiments exactly. Because when I used to call in, I think I maybe called in like once or twice, but I ain't want to feel like I was calling in every first Thursday.
No, you should do that. If it's on you to do so, no, don't. You can't think like that. Listen, I got nutbags that call every Car Chronicles every week. You know how many times? What's the cat? Mississippi. Yeah, we got dumbass Tyrone that done created 1,000 YouTube accounts just to say, "Hey, you nutbags don't know nothing." Just had to block them just now. So if they can do it, and let me tell you something, that speaks. If they got that kind of zeal, and you don't, you got to think about that, because they got the zeal for the demon. The demon that's on them is giving them great zeal. When I say accounts, I don't know how this nigga creates accounts that fast. Like we just banned his account. He's gonna be back in 3 minutes. Now that's what I'm saying. So now if he can do that, do you know how you should feel bad if you call in the show? This for anybody. You'll know if you should feel bad calling the show when we tell you, hey, you calling the show too much. If I don't tell you that you calling the show too much, just keep calling out. Don't do that. That's a demon. That's a demon that's saying, man, I don't want to keep calling Cap, man. Every time I call Cap, I don't want to do that. He don't want me calling him all the time. Because I ain't never told you not to call. Have I ever told you not to call?
Nah, you never have. But the whole thing is, I was feeling that I wanted to open up for other people to call in. Cause
the only way you can open up is the more you talk about it.
Remember. Look, it was only like 3 people. I remember your cousin called in.
Yeah.
It was me that called in.
But she didn't
call in
during the Thursday. She just called in because I was talking about different stories, and she just happened to call in.
Right.
On the story. What I'm talking about is next Thursday, I expect to hear you call in. Hold on. A brother wanted to say something.
Also, and the only way for us to have safe spaces is if we create them and participate in them ourselves.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again?
I said the only way for us to have safe spaces where we can talk about things like this is if we conduct them ourselves. So that's why it's important for you to call every Thursday, and people who want to share their story as well.
Right on time. Right, sir. Right on.
Look, and he just made another one. He just made another one. He just made it an account that fast.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I got you though, Cap.
No sweat, brother. So I look forward to seeing you next month. So look for the next Thursday in March. I look to hear from you. Yes. All right. All right, brother.
Okay, no doubt. One other thing, Cap. Captain Katazar here.
Yeah, he can hear you.
I wanted to ask him, did he get a chance to watch the Lawman Bass Reeves? Watch historical content, you got to watch that, man. I don't want to give away the best part, but you got to watch it, though. Hopefully, when I call back in March, you'll be done watched it then.
I'll look into it.
Oh, one more thing. Is there a way to donate to, like, what y'all doing with the farmland?
Yeah, anything, any donations you, well, does Yachty have something specific for that? Is that Yachty with the farm, Kadazai?
I think it's no okay. Malakwat's over that. You could but I'm sure you could send it to Houston and label it for the farm.
So should he go to ISUBK.org or is there somewhere else he should go?
We could put him in touch with Malakwat.
All right, hold on. Let me give you a number to call, all right?
All right, I'm ready.
All right. At 713 876 4860 4860.
Yeah.
All right.
Me and my rib, we were trying to buy some farmland and keep it in the family, you know, to do some growing and stuff, but they ended up selling the farmland to some white people that's buying up farmland in the South. Yeah. something.
Yeah, definitely.
For
Yeah,
that.
get in. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. All right, thanks for your time, Captain.
That's right.
Shalom.
Appreciate it. All right. We got other calls.
Yeah.
Last week we had a gang of calls on here, so hopefully get some calls, man. If y'all want to fight, you want to fight, yeah. Or maybe come in peace. I don't know.
859-740.
And that's me, Shalom. This is I'll show you how we die from Kentucky.
Okay.
Just a couple things. We had a good dialogue earlier. I appreciate that, man. Definitely got some clarity. And I also had questions about. I don't have any fringes now, because I went through a real bad depression and I lost everything and all that stuff. So I don't have any fringes now. But my first question is, what's wrong with the zeets? Because I know according to Numbers
Titties.
chapter 15.
What's about them titties?
Yeah, I heard you call them that.
That's what they is. They titties. You saying you want to put the clip-on fringes on?
Well, I never heard.
Hey, where in the law say put clip-on fringes? Come on out. Where in the law do it say put the clip-on on?
You don't say it according to Numbers chapter 15, verse 38 through 41.
When you think of fringe, when you thought of fringe, did you ever in your mind think, I'm gonna just take this clip and clip it on to my pants or to my shirt or to my belt? Is that what you thought?
That's not what I read.
And then where's the border of blue with it? So if the fringe go with the border of blue, where that's at?
It's knitted. It's knitted inside the titty.
Hey, somebody remember this minute marker. That nigga said it's knitted on the side of the titty, but it's not knitted on the side of the garment.
All right.
The border of blue is supposed to go at the hem or the seam of the garment, and then the fringe goes on there. So when y'all put them titties on, like, I don't understand it. Kind of like, did you want to say something?
They the itty bitty titty committee.
It's the itty bitty titty committee. Call y'all itty bitties. Like, don't ever wear that shit again out. Throw that if you got them titties, throw that shit in the trash, man. Throw that shit in a circle.
Man, I've been wearing these itties, man, ever since 2021, man. I mean, I've been.
Listen, man. Hey, listen. I was a Christian since at least 1984. From like at least 1984 to 2009, I was a Christian, nigga. It's a lot of shit. Listen, I was a weed smoking fornicator. I say that, I get that from Dave Chappelle. I was a weed smoking fornicator until 2009. It's a lot of shit we was out. It ain't special. You was wearing the wrong shit for years. Stop wearing them titties out. Don't ever put a titty on again. And all you listen, you can get some fringes out. Listen, you get in touch with Yatazar. You can get in touch with Hazahab. Who else make fringes? That's Sister Edith. Oh, that's Sister Edith, man. Listen, crazy work. She's nasty with diabolical. I was gonna say something else, but I'm trying to be nice. But you listen, Sister Edith, Hazahab, Yatazar, anybody? Dabawan from who? California. Dabawan from California. It's brothers that could do it.
I think Godiwan could with the fringes.
Godiwan. Listen, it's brothers that could make you the correct fringes so you can no longer look like a stripper. You know, we could snatch that shit. You know when the stripper put the dollar. When the stripper, when the stripper put the dollar in their little bikini, whatever that they thong, you can snatch them titties off like that. You can't snatch my fringe off. I'll beat the shit out of you. Like, you can't do that. So you're gonna
keychain ass fringes.
Yeah, you're gonna give up the titties out.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the titties up. I mean,
give
I have no
give him a hand. We're gonna give you a hand, brother. We're gonna give you a hand. Thank you for giving up the titties. No more titties out. Somebody make a clip out of that and disrespect every Israelite that wear that shit. I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas that wear that shit. Okay, no sweat.
I'm trying to be UPK, so I'm listening.
Woo!
I'm learning from you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say something about this brother, because this brother you're the brother that never celebrated anything Esau, right?
Oh, sir. I've been an Israelite my whole life, been awakened.
Hey, listen, this brother been an Israelite from birth, never celebrated none of that, found a UPK. Did you call the number yet?
Yes, I have. I called it 3 times yesterday.
You left a
and
message?
It went straight to voicemail all 3 times. So I was like, I'm gonna call him about a couple more days.
Did you leave a message?
No, sir, I didn't leave a message.
Yeah, see that be the problem, and it ain't really your fault. It's just this age in 2026, we think we bitches if we leave messages. I ain't leaving no message for that nigga. He see the number, call me back. But the thing about it, you got to realize, us in the school, we get a lot of numbers from callers. So if you don't leave a message, listen, this is what I tell everybody. If you call me and don't leave a message or a text, then it wasn't important. So what you should do, like when we finish the conversation and whatever questions you have, you should call them. If you don't answer, this is how I want you to put the text. You're going to say, per Captain Tazaryak, I was instructed to contact you to get the Kentucky number. So now when you text that number, they'll say, okay, this is about school business. But if you just call and they don't know the number, you could be a bill collector to them. You might show up as spam. Like sometimes when I do my call chronicles, it'll say spam, but then they'll text me and say I'm not spam. So if you don't leave a message, you're telling the person, it's not that important. So leave a message. You want to call it, leave a message or text. I think the text might be better than the voicemail, but you want to at least text and say, I gave you the number. Use my name. I got a little bit of pull in the school. People might read something if you say Captain Zaya. Might read something. So just say that, and then the brother will get you the number for Kentucky, all right?
Yes, sir. I know you got pull, man. I've been watching you since 2016.
A little bit.
So I know
a little bit. Just a little bit.
You know what I mean? And my last question is about, because I heard the brother inside the radio talk about Genesis 15. Are you familiar with that? With Genesis 15?
That's a whole chapter, brother. What verse?
I forgot the exact verse, but he was talking about how he was talking about how Abraham, the Abraham covenant, when he split the rams and he split the goats or the doves in half, and Yahweh Shah supposed to have been the smoke and the fire that walked through it when Abraham.
well, yeah. So they're saying Christ walked through the smoke.
He was representation of the fire. I mean, he was the fire that was representation of. That's why I wanted to get
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, right? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you a story. This will help you. This will help you help me, right? And help me help you. I remember when I was a young man coming in the truth. I see God's side face. I see God's side face. Let me tell you something, brother. When I first was coming into the truth, right, I didn't know that Israelites was separate. You don't know that. And so because you don't know that, you're like, okay, I just watched this UPK video. I'm going to watch this video. And then I'm going to watch this video. And it's all going to connect. That's what you believe. Whatever them niggas said to whatever you talk about, you got to like damn near. When you say you're going to be UPK, until you can get the wisdom to be able to look at these other Israelites and not be swayed by it, my advice is to always not watch it. Because once you make a decision, let's say if somebody came to me and said, man, I want to learn under HOI. You know what I would tell them? Hey, you should start watching our videos out. You should just watch theirs. You should just watch theirs. There's no point in watching ours if you made that decision. So if you made the decision for that, until you get the strength to understand that these people don't know what they're talking about. Christ wasn't in that midst. I'm looking at Genesis 15:9, and it says, take a heifer 3 years old and a goat 3 years old, a ram 3 years old, took all these, divided them in the midst thereof. And when you go, like, I don't know what verse says the smoke. Wait. And it came to pass that when the sun went down, it was dark. Behold, a smoking furnace and a burning lamp passed by. And the same day the Lord made a covenant. I don't know where they putting Jesus in there or Yahushua in there. But sometimes I think, sometimes you say what?
That represents. That's what he was trying to say, is that covenant that he made. That's when Yahushua walked through there because Abraham was asleep, and then that was representation of Yahweh walking through that mist, walking through that aisle, that way or whatever, representing making a covenant with Abraham. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, that's fucking retarded. Stop listening to these niggas. That's the best I can tell you. These niggas don't know the Bible. They have, like Romans 10:1 said, they have a zeal for the Lord, but not according to knowledge. So I don't know why he said Christ is in there. That's not talking about Christ. That's just talking about a covenant that the Lord made with Abraham. Just keep it simple. We don't have to put Christ everywhere in the Old Testament. If somebody get angel of God, that you went from blocking Tyrone, I want to block you from blocking. I got my own platform. Block that nigga for bringing up Tyrone. Block.
That's he's
Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. So good. I'm listening, brother.
I'm sorry. Salakia.
No,
So what's
you
the
good.
difference between the Abraham covenant and the Mosaic covenant? What's the difference?
Nothing. When you say, like, you got to look at it like this, right? The Abrahamic covenant is just a start, but there's a lot of covenants. Like even when you go to, I think it's like Deuteronomy 29 talks about another covenant. All of these covenants are not different from the promise. The promise starts with Abraham, and then he makes a covenant here, or a contract, or an agreement here, makes an agreement there. But Yahushua ain't nowhere in there. No, I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Not that Yahushua ain't nowhere in there, but saying that Christ was literally there. You can't read that in the text. That's something that they're putting in the text.
Okay. All right, that's all I wanted. I just want to give a shout out to brother, cause what's his name? Kawatazah. Brother Kawatazah, Edomite Slayer.
You talking about Katazah or Kawatazah? Which one?
What the one that's with you now, Katazah.
Katazah. It's Katazah. Yeah, no, I figured that. I just wanted to make sure you said the name right.
Yeah, the Edomite Slayer. He's him. But
He be
family,
killing it out there. I like watching Katazah get busy personally.
Yeah, man, he be man. Just like when y'all was at the table with those
Yeah, they was Mexicans. They was Issacharites. Yeah, they were. Listen, they was pure blood Issacharites, pure blood. And we beat.
But they was agreeing.
We beat the shit out of them so bad. If niggas said they was losing blood pressure, did they say he was losing blood pressure? Katazah?
Yeah. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. I got the footage now too, so I'm about to do a little edit with that because that Melchizedek one that's what killed him.
Yeah. Katazah brought up Melchizedek, and they didn't know how to answer. They said, "Hey, you think we get something to eat? My blood pressure getting a little low. You think we get something to eat, get some food or something else or something like that?" I said, "Sure, man, go get that food. Go get it."
Yeah, y'all did y'all thing, man. But most of the time, they was agreeing with you.
Wait, so I knew somebody was gonna say that. Somebody in the comment section said he'd like to see him perform. Come on, Cap. Salakia. We're gonna say pause on that. All right. I'd like to see Katazah teach. That's a better way to say it. He said, "Come on with it." Okay, listen, because I play the pause guy. I'm in the pause community, so I respect that. All right, Salakia.
Yeah, man. But y'all brothers, I've been watching y'all since 2016, 17, bro. Like, I appreciate what y'all been doing. I've been learning a lot from y'all.
I'll just let y'all know. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, shalom.
Hey, y'all should have put Christian in this title. So, hey, shalom. And you know what I respect about you? Because it sounds like you're about to say that shalom, but you learning. That shalom is bullshit. Fuck shalom.
I'm trying.
Listen. That's why I'm giving you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, and this is why I respect a brother like yourself, because you came up in an environment that is not necessarily the UPK environment, but you saw the UPK environment and chose that. So I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I mean it. The fact that you corrected yourself, that is respectable. Like, I see something in you. Just make sure you text that number. I'm gonna see something out of you.
Sir.
I appreciate it, brother.
Watch.
Come on. And you did it already? Yeah, send it with the titties? Yeah, send that to me, man. Stop wearing them titties. Good.
You know, we got people in the comments that don't remember when Tyrone used to actually call in. They're asking if he's a bot.
No, Tyrone is not a bot. Listen, hey, Tyrone, call on the show. We got Tyrone number saved. Tyrone, call on the show so they can know that you're not a bot. Stop typing in the chat. And if you can be civilized, we can have a conversation. So I know you're listening, Tyrone. You can come in through StreamYard. Maybe let us see your face. If you really gangster, Tyrone, you won't just call in. You'll click the StreamYard link, and we can see your face. But no, Tyrone is not a bot. Tyrone is a real person that has 100 Gmail accounts on deck. 100 of them things. Kadazai, you want to get in your topic? We ain't got no calls right now. You could talk on the joint if you want.
Oh, so anyway, so you know what? You know, before we get directly,
you ain't got to talk
to the topic.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't
got
to hang up. You can mute it. I'm just saying you don't have to hold the phone. It's up to you.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, you need to get a mount for your. I don't want to say the word because they're gonna pause me to death if I say it. But you need to get a mount for that speaking device you have there. Look at see how I did there?
I'm working on it. All right. So just before we get into the topic, I just because this has been popping up a lot lately.
What's been popping up?
I'll show you right now.
Okay. Let me see.
Wait, no.
I see Brandon Bridge.
Boom. Jasher is trash.
Hey, take the shit off of there. This is cross the line. Take that off.
Hey,
Jasher.
Jasher is trash.
Hide the chat for a second.
Can you see it blown up?
Yeah, I see. No, you was fine. The stuff he had on the screen was a problem. Yeah, I see. Jasher is trash. Oh, this would be interesting. So this good scotch.
So real quick, so Jasher is trash, right? There's no surviving Hebrew manuscript for the book of Jasher mentioned in the Bible. So y'all turn around and look at Joshua and Samuel. It hasn't been found. It's considered a lost work. Y'all like to be deep and think that you found some extra knowledge, and none of you go and study. What you have is a 13th century Spanish compilation. There's later English editions, you know what I'm saying, that come around the 19th century, about 1840.
What you mean by the latest is 13? Because like you speaking from an intelligent person, but
okay,
for the people that are not that intelligent.
Meaning Joshua, you understand, had to take place around BC. Thousands of years later, in around 1200 AD, is when we start to see Jasher. And it's not in English. I mean, it's not in Hebrew. It's in Spanish. It doesn't get translated to English for about another 600, 700 years later. So, you know what I'm saying? There's not even a fragment that has appeared in the Dead Sea Scrolls, right? So there's also major internal and biblical contradictions. Canaan is conquered before Israel even exists. Jasher claims that the sons of Jacob conduct organized military campaigns in Canaan before Israel enters Egypt.
Jesus Christ. Can you send me this?
Yeah, I got you, Cap.
You appreciate it, man.
I've been working on slideshows lately. Just in case.
Listen, I wasn't expecting this.
No, because if I say it, then you want more. That's the problem. I gotta just pop. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
So in Jasher 32, 1-23, that's where you see the sons of Jacob do this. So guess what? Israel does not conquer Canaan until after the Exodus under Joshua. So this contradicts Genesis, Exodus, and Joshua. Jasher places the conquest years too early. Esau's death, major historical conflict. Jasher 56, 64-65, and Jacob slew Esau with the sword, and Esau fell dead. Jacob's sons then bury Esau. You know what I'm saying? In Genesis 36, it says Esau took wives, you understand, left from the face of his brother and goes and dwells in Mount Seir. The contradiction is that Jasher, you understand, Esau is murdered by Jacob. Esau lives peacefully in Mount Seir and builds a nation. There is no violent death of Esau anywhere in the Torah. Abram fighting Nimrod. Like y'all try to turn the Bible into the Avengers. You know what I'm saying? Abram leads armies against Nimrod. Angels intervene. Nimrod is defeated politically. Abram never meets Nimrod. Nimrod only appears briefly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be lying on the Torah. So here's what it really comes down to. You guys don't read Hebrew.
Right.
You don't understand manuscript dating. You don't know Qumran history. You don't study linguistics. And you treat any ancient sounding book as it's equal to Torah because y'all are dumb. And such concludes.
No, that's good work. You know, I used to just use the Tower of Babel, Esau. You know, they say in Jasher it tells you Esau unalive Nimrod. I think you just mentioned that, but I didn't know that in Jasher it says that Jacob unalive Esau and his brothers buried.
That's only 3 of them. Like there's like 10 to 15 other contradictions inside of it.
You know, that's where they get Rebecca being a young girl too when Isaac slept with her. Yeah. Even though Genesis told Abraham to go look for a woman, they teach that it was a underage girl. They trying to go to Muhammad route. Epstein, PDF, police be upon him.
Police be upon him.
Police be upon him. I got some Muslims trying to debate. You know what's weird? I'm gonna tell you what's weird. I debated this cat Sheikh Uthman. Now he wants me to team up with him to be against Christians, but I noticed they have not put out that debate yet that him and I had.
Interesting.
It's on them to put it out.
Yeah, it's on them to put it out. Don't like so I put 2 videos out that's on my members only on YouTube, but it's on them to put it out. So the cat Sean Kelly, and what I'm gonna say about only thing I'm gonna say about Sean Kelly's content is more racy type of content. It's not biblical type of content. So from his position, I'm wondering if he thinks like it might not be good for his audience, because he even texted me. I'll tell you what he texted me. He said, I'll tell you what he texted me. Let me go here. Did you get that picture of that nigga with the dick on his neck? I mean, yeah, the rod on his did you get
That's
that
crazy. And nobody's gonna pause that, huh? Nobody gonna stop that one. Okay.
I did not get that picture. To be fair, I'm not in the video.
So when I asked Sean about it, I said, what platform would the debate come out? He said, pretty solid. Since it was a lot of scripture talk, I wonder if it would lose some of my audience, but we'll find out. I said, yeah, that's why I was asking. Your platform controversy would have been better, because I'm like, I thought that we would have a more controversial type of dialogue, not the biblical type of dialogue. And I said, I put up a 20-second clip about what I said about Muhammad with Epstein. So from his position, he might be saying it might not be good from his audience, but I think I don't want to hear nothing of what he's saying. Mute it. We don't want to hear him talking. We just want to look at him. All right, thank you. You see that shit? He went from titties to a dick. That's what he went from, titties to a dick. So, but my point is like, so Sheikh Uthman want to team up against Christians, but I want to battle him. Like, because he used Jasher, he used I forgot the rabbi, Ramban. I forgot the rabbi he used to try to talk about the age of Rebecca, and that's why I love the Bible. And people may not understand this. This might go over your heads, but the Bible is spiritual. It's not exegesis. It's not. It's not exegesis. It's not exegesis. It's the only spiritual book that we have. What do I mean by that? Me, Ashar, and Aishah Allah can all have the Bible in our hands. We can all read it. And the Lord can give spiritual understanding to Aishah that me and Ashar read it and we won't know what it's talking about. And then Aishah will come and say, well, this is what I mean. I'll be like, damn, I never saw that. How do I know? When I came into the truth, I read that Bible. Like, I read that Bible. I grew up Christian. I remember being in the military. I read that when I was in basic training. I read that Bible from Genesis to Revelations. When I got to AIT, read it again. And I read that Bible. You couldn't tell me nothing about that Bible, to where if you bring up certain stories, I'm going to know. Certain points, I'm going to know. But when I got to ISUPK and they just blew my mind, and I'm reading the verse, and I could understand the scripture when when the Lord said in Isaiah, he had poured the spirit of deep sleep on them, meaning not knowing, because when that veil came off of my eyes, and I'm like, dang. And then you know what we all say? Everybody that's listening will say this statement. How did I not see that when I read it? I read John 3:16. How did I not know that the world is an age or society? Because all of us know the white man's all of us know the white man's world. All of us know third world countries. But when it came to John 3:16, the blinders come on. And it's like the world is everybody now. Like, how did I not know that? That's the truth, what it does for you. Kadazai, you was gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say I definitely got an answer to your question, quote unquote, approved of God. You either got to call in, or if you want your question answered from the chat, super chat it. You know what I'm saying? Since you want a challenge.
Oh,
so if you too scared to call in, you know what I'm saying? Put your money where your mouth is.
Oh, somebody did that in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you super chat, if you don't want to call in, you can super chat and ask your question. Again, the phone line is open 917-779-9499. And you can click the link for the live stream as well. Kadazai, did you have something you want to bring out?
Yes. So what we could definitely talk about is you know, how all of these people, Cap is something extremely interesting. Matter of fact, Cap, I can't remember if it was you or if it was Cap Mashak, because both of you, as far as like the island's concerned, you know what I'm saying, all the island boys, he said something along the lines of all of these men that are now being outed and on this list 2 years ago, y'all was saying were high value men.
That's Captain Mashak said that. Yeah.
Captain Mashak said that these are the people like Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Not to say if Diddy's on the island or not, but just from the case, he was a high value man. Meanwhile,
I think that was AI. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Khan. You know what I'm saying? But what you're finding is that all these cats that was, you know what I'm saying, at the top, whether they on the island or had some kind of sexual deviancy, whatever was going on, like these are the people who run America. These are the people who are in high positions inside of industries, whether it's, I mean, you could now see why Bill Gates' wife left him. Yeah, everybody, you know, thinks, you know, money is what keeps somebody. Meanwhile, it's coming out in the report that Bill Gates brought an STD home to his wife that he contracted on the island. Crazy reports, and it's like I think the crazy part is, and I was just having this conversation with a brother earlier. It's a lot of this stuff I think is being overlooked, is because it's like unfathomable evil. It's like white people are not smarter than blacks and Hispanics in anything except evil.
Right.
The things that they will concoct in their mind and perform are things that we would never even consider to think of. So when reports of it comes out, it's almost unbelievable, because that's not something you would ever conceive in your mind on your own. You know what I mean? And you could just completely start to see their influence. You know what I'm saying? Even with like Bad Bunny, like, you know what I'm saying, who really first he's over there having a protest saying he doesn't want to perform inside of America. You know what I'm saying? Now he's going to perform inside of America with a dress on. You know what I mean? And I'm wondering if it's going to be the same style dress that y'all saw Bill Clinton painted in on the island. You know what I'm saying? Because all these cats in one way, shape, or form are in league with each other. Or like this is what y'all want to call the quote unquote elites want. You know what I'm saying? Like they want black and Hispanics emasculated. They want the whole world operating in sexual deviancy. You know what I'm saying? And they want to be able to fulfill all their evil and all their lust and all their desires in the world. You know what I'm saying? And just make it acceptable. But I don't know if you got anything on it, Kat.
No, you know what I do have on it. You see the Bill Gates, right? Hey, Ashar, go to my Instagram. I think I put up a video of Bill Gates' wife. We always talk about, you see how, you know how you see like Diddy is in jail? Diddy is a man that had freak offs with grown men and women. And as grown as these men and women are, none of them are innocent in my book. I'm gonna give you an example. What's the DJ name? What's the DJ name that
DJ who?
The DJ that was with Diddy that let him put it in his butt. Remember the DJ? What's his name is like his name? He got like a booty type name too. Hold up. Producer. Hold up, producer.
Mr. C? No.
No.
I mean, Mr. C got caught with
yeah, he got no. What's his wait, Little Rod. Rodney Little Rod. I told you he had a Rod name. His name is Little Rod. Little Rod said that
that's a terrible name.
Yeah, that's
a terrible name.
Subject. It's a terrible name because his name is Rodney Jones. So Little Rod, maybe his daddy was big. I don't want to say.
That's great. hey, man, the water for coming out. Pay your tithes. Passover, April 4th. Shalom, Israel.
But no, the reason why I say listen, I watched that 50 Cent documentary, and I don't feel sorry for nobody. I watched it. I ain't see where Diddy is like you saying no and he forcing you. Everything looked like Diddy is offering you services at a cost, and you either accept it and gain, like you let me do this to you and gain, or you don't let me do this to you and you go away. And everybody accepted what he was doing to him. Lil Rod is an example. He was a producer. This man said he was with Diddy at their house, and then he just wakes up and his ass is hurting. He don't know why his ass is hurting, but he decided to just stay anyway because he's making the music. He think he's gonna get paid. And my point in saying all that is Epstein Island and what Diddy is doing is the same exact thing. There is no difference, except who's in jail from Epstein Island? Who's in jail? Bill Gates. Like when Diddy was exposed for beating Cassie, they wanted to cancel that nigga. He that come out there, do the little fake apology. Now we got Bill Gates. You got the Instagram clip I was asking you for? Scroll down. I'm gonna tell you. No, scroll down some. Right there. We'll go up a little bit. Right there. That one right there. Melinda Gates. Can you play that video? Go ahead, bring that on. Here you have Melinda Gates. So Epstein files exposed how Bill Gates was with these freak-offs doing all this freaky shit and was trying to secretly drug his wife because he knew he gave her an STD and didn't want her to know, and was going to Epstein to get the cure to give to her. So now we vilify and crucify, and I want y'all to put in the chat. This is the question I want to ask y'all a question. I want to see who gets it. Why is it that black people crucify Diddy, but white people have not crucified Bill Gates? Play the clip.
The files suggest that Bill Gates had additional affairs and that he tried to get medication to treat a sexually transmitted infection, and that he was going to give you the medicine without you knowing. His representative has said all of this is false. It is not on you to have to respond to the details of that alleged behavior, but I wonder what your dominant emotion is when you read these news articles with these details.
Sad. Just unbelievable sadness. Unbelievable sadness, right? And again, I'm able to take my own sadness and look at those young girls and say, my God, how did that happen to those girls, right? And so for me, it's just sadness for, I left my marriage. I had to leave my marriage. I wanted to leave my marriage. I had to leave I felt I needed to eventually leave the foundation. So it's just sad. That's the truth, right? And it's kind of like, at least for me, I've been able to move on in life.
The emails in the files suggest
the person that got it right is Indigenous Israelite Indian. He said, we are righteous in spirit regardless. People think that when they go about exposing Diddy, that it's about exposing a black person. And in some cases it is. But in a lot of cases, it's because, like even what Bridget said, because we have a morality and they don't have morality. There is no morality in white people. White people do not have morals in nothing. They beat their. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you another. They beat their women. You know why white women wanted to get liberated? Because they was tired of getting their ass whipped. Go back on my Instagram. Go back on my Instagram. Close that. Scroll up a little bit. Scroll up. Scroll up. Scroll up. That one right there. It says no. Over. Move over. No. Other side. Play that video. Why don't you play this video? Play this video right here.
Hey, if you ever want to know why the white woman wanted to get liberated from the white man, get out the white man's house, because they was beating white women, and they put it in a movie.
It's a movie.
Daddy, you spanked Mama.
Oh, darn tootin' I did. Pause that. Can you pause it?
So, yo, Cat, I seen this the other day, right? Like the original.
Right.
And somebody was like, somebody shot this scene and was like, cut, nailed it. Next.
Yo, just imagine. In my life of lives, I would not think I would see a movie where he got this white bitch bent over and is beating her like you beat a child. And then it's not bad enough that you got the white woman getting beat. Brick, can you rewind it a little bit to the little girl? Got to restart it? Yeah, no problem. Go ahead and restart it. Put the sound on.
To know why the white woman wanted to get liberated from the white man, get out the white man's house, because they was beating white women, and they put it in a movie.
Now, as he's beating this white woman, he pop, pop, pop. Now, y'all may not notice, but you know it was legal to rape your wife. If you raped your wife in America, up until 1973, it was not a problem. It was not a problem. You could take your woman by force. GMS would have fit well with them. Listen, GMS wish they was in the back in the days, because that's what they would do. Because they can't get women. GMS can't get women the natural way.
It's the only way to be righteous.
That lets you know they got an Edomite spirit. Because, you know, Tahar got an Edomite mother. I don't know if y'all know that. I know if people don't know that. Tahar has an Edomite mother. So that's his Edomite. The Edomite in him is letting them know that beating a white woman is natural. And they put it in the movie. And then as I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, it can't get no worse than that. Play it.
Oh, Daddy, you spanked Mama.
You're darn tootin' I did.
That means you love her.
Yeah, you heard that white bitch said? That little white bitch said, that means you love her, right? This is what they're putting in the movies. He gets to beat his wife. That means you love her. Oh, it gets better. Play some more.
I've been trying to tell her.
She got that ass whipped.
Hey, if you ever want to
stop it. And she kissed him after she got that ass whipped. And you think that, you know, even the term wife beater comes from white people. It does not come from a black person persona, even though we take that shit, how you love, how the white beater, and I like wearing the white beater, look good. You know what I mean? Especially if you got your little deltoids and pecs and shit rocking right, it look good on you. But the term white beater is from them beating the shit out of white women. And white women, you know what white women said? White women said they done ended slavery. They beating the shit out of me. I need to get the fuck away from this white man. I need to get outside. If I'm gonna get my ass beat, at least let me get in corporate America. At least let me work a 9 to 5 so I ain't get my ass beat except for 16 hours, maybe 12 hours out the day. because that's what they were doing to white men are the most violent species on the face of the planet, and then white women accept it. White women you ain't gotta believe me. They called Trump misogynistic, but white women voted for him more than they voted not for him because they'll accept that behavior. You want to say something, Sean? I thought you wanted to say something. So when it comes to the Bill Clintons, when it comes to the Epstein, when it comes to all of that, and then you look on the flip side to Diddy, nobody is gonna like. I hate to break your heart, but ain't nothing gonna happen to these niggas that's on the Epstein files. Nothing. Nothing. All that's gonna happen is a lot of tough Tony talk. Now, is this just talk from me? I seen Donald Trump get found guilty. What happened to Donald Trump after he got found guilty? What happened? Anybody know? Anybody know what happened? What happened after he got? You need the mic. If anybody know what happened to him after he got found guilty? Anybody know? Don't nobody know what happened to Trump after he got found guilty?
Yeah, he became president again.
What did they do to let him become president? You gotta know what they did. They said that if you're running for presidency, whatever felonies or convictions you have is thrown out the window because he's running for presidency. A black person couldn't do that. And the moral of the story is that we have to stop living like them. We can't judge our morality based on the white man's morality because they have no morality.
Right.
I had a brother call in yesterday saying that we think marijuana is bad because a white man made marijuana bad. I've never known a white man to make any drug bad. White women and white men will pop a Percocet in no time. Will pop a volume like you gonna say something, kind of that?
So if that's the case, then why doesn't he still make it bad?
Mm-hmm.
Why did he legalize it in several states?
Right.
Why, like, if it's so bad, why does the movie Cheech and Chong exist?
Mm-hmm.
How High? Why is it promoted everywhere? Like, I was about, well, he's a drug addict, so he's obviously high. So I was gonna say, like, you know, you have to think about it logically. Like, clearly, this is not logical.
It's not. Ain't nothing logical about none of it. So you cannot look at them as the moral authority. We are the moral authority on every side of the spectrum. Doesn't matter. Even people on the left-hand side have some form of morality. You know, even drug dealers and stuff like that, they'll tell you if you tell on a pedophile, that's not considered snitching. Now, they selling drugs, they might be violent against each other, but even they're against pedophiles. Even they're against molesters. Even they're against that. The white man will never be against that because that's what they are about. Listen, I tell people this, gentlemen, I even brought this out in class. White men hate women, period. Not just white women. They hate women, period. That's why they have to be so masochistic when they have sex with them. Because to have sex with a man, with a woman.
Cap vocab been going crazy lately.
You see that. Listen, you see, and I know I said it right, because if I'd have said it wrong, Carlos, I would have said, no, it's not that. That ain't how you say it.
I just let you make up words now.
But was that on point though? Was that on point with that one?
No, you on point. But I'm just saying, like, you got your own dictionary now.
I do. Listen, man, it's the house of yacht. You know, get with the get off.
Cap go through seasons, man. His new word is carte blanche now. Like, that's where he's at. You know what I'm saying? He find a word.
Yeah, but you gotta realize, like, white men having sex with the opposite sex is foreign to them. Having sex with their same species is the norm. That's what you got. That's what we learned with the Epstein file. That's what we learned. You know, Clinton is in a dress because he wants somebody to have sex with him in the dress. That's the only reason he's in the dress. Bad Bunny, who's an Israelite, right? He's an Israelite, right?
I believe so. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%. But
okay, we just gonna say Bad Bunny. Take the Israelite part out. Bad Bunny is living like the white man, just like Pharrell lives like the white. Listen, all y'all niggas that like that Clips album, I did not like the Clips album. I thought it was trash. Me and the car listened to it, thought it was trash. Did you see how them niggas was dressed at the Grammys? Pull that up. Look up clips with Pharrell. Type in clips Pharrell at the Grammys.
I just want to know what they was doing, being the first rap group to perform at the Vatican.
That picture right there, Shaw. No, scroll down. That right there. Show that picture. These are niggas y'all thought was gangster. Just imagine these. They ain't gonna show the picture. No, scroll. No. Scroll down. I thought I just saw it. So scroll down. Hit no thing. Yeah, scroll down. Yeah, it like disappear. Okay, go back. Hit back. You gotta fix this fucking where you got this Zoom shit, man. Because that's the picture. Go up to images. Go up top. Click images. There you go. There you go. Put that picture on it. This who y'all thought was gangster. All y'all niggas thought these niggas was gangster. These are niggas you think these niggas slanging rocks. They moving packs and shit like that with this pink gay ass shit on.
This is the first time though I seen Pharrell in public, and he in recent history, and he didn't look like an anime villain.
Yeah.
That nigga in the middle. What's the nigga in the middle name? What's his name?
Pusha T.
Oh, he looked like he wanted pushed in. Now Pusha T.
Damn, this show is sick tonight. This place is crazy.
Hey, you made the title, man. It's not no Jesus is God, no Christians or nothing like that. So we got to talk about what the title is. I'm just following suit.
They said he was on the island too.
Yeah.
He just the island by.
Hey, to Cough 190, if you think I'm a hater, just call it and say why I'm a hater.
Trying to make it.
But them niggas look fruity as shit.
Island by.
I would like, for it to be something else. Like if they look like Kendrick Lamar, right? Kendrick Lamar is not the most masculine brother, but he's not a brother that I would put in the category of any type of effeminization. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he did wear them bell bottoms at the Super Bowl.
He wore bell bottoms at the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't see that. I didn't see the bell bottoms. So he wore bell bottoms?
Pull that up. Put that on the get that on the screen. Put that on real quick.
I said, put that on the screen. Put that on the screen. Let me see.
You got it. There's probably that picture where right that looked like the Say Drake.
You gonna let him slide on those?
I don't let nobody slide, bro. I didn't see the bell bottoms. Yeah, come on, Kendrick, man. Come on. I was about to ride for you, man.
Say Drake. I heard you like I'm young. But I never go to Cell Block 1.
He can't sing that song with them on, though, man.
You know what was crazy though? Like he was wearing an A minor chain.
I wouldn't have made no A minor chain.
Like everything that he did in that was to diss Drake.
But I wouldn't have. I hope it was fake. Like Chad Johnson said he wore fake jewelry.
Maybe.
See, somebody said he was short. Maybe he was short. Maybe the
All right, if y'all want to make excuses, man.
No, not me. Somebody in the chat.
I'm talking about the chat. If y'all
chat say
LA making excuses right now.
But okay, pants aside, because I'm gonna be fair to Pants is suspect. So I gotta be honest. At least he ain't like J. Cole. Y'all niggas listen to the J. Cole album?
It drops tonight. I am gonna listen to it so I could hate on it appropriately.
I'm not even listening to it. Don't nobody send me a J. Cole song. I don't want to hear no J. Cole album. That nigga can't rap again to me. If any of his raps say anything about him being the best, now if he got a bunch of like love songs,
we in agreement.
Let's he got a whole bunch of love songs. Let's all get along and shit like that. Cool. That's the lane he should be. He should be rapping like Hammer. If he rapping like MC Hammer, then I'm cool. If that nigga come out and say I'm the best and try to talk about somebody, he can't do that. You can't do that. Good.
So where do we separate the artist from the art and just enjoy the music? I feel like all of them, if you look deep enough into them.
When they don't embarrass themselves that loud publicly that we have.
So like you're right. So like let's say Nas, right? Let's say, Nas been in the industry long enough. Let's say if you want to put Nas in that category, like say all of them did some type of compromise, right? Whatever you say about Nas, you can't say that he did something. We can't see nothing publicly that he did that would compromise him. So that's where I would say you draw the line. I'll give an actor, Denzel Washington, right? Let me tell you what Denzel Washington's trick. Y'all may not know this trick. Denzel Washington once said he can't have no sex scene or be intimate or have a girlfriend that's a white woman because he has a black woman fan base, right? He saves white women like it's going out of fucking style.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Man on Fire, the woman technically was Hispanic because of where they was at, but that was a little white bitch. When he was handicapped, couldn't walk, be paralyzed, got Angelina Jolie.
When he be equalizing.
An equalizer, he's saving white bitches left and right, going to war over white bitches. So he found a way to compromise without you noticing what he's doing.
The Western movie.
The who?
The Western movie. He saved the white bitch down.
The white bitch in the Western movement. All he does is save white women. So when you have people doing it so blatant, like Jay-Z, I think it was Commander General Hunter, then Captain Mashak pulled the video where Jay-Z is with that Persian or something doing that heathenistic worship. So now when you start seeing them do stuff that's suspect, that's when you can then put them in that box. So that's where, so now when it comes to J. Cole backed out of a rap battle. If now I'm gonna put you on the spot. Let's say nigga challenge me. Now I ain't talking about a nigga that challenged me that's a nobody, because Kendrick Lamar is not a nobody. Nigga challenge me, I go out there, do one segment, and then the next segment I say, nah, I don't really want to battle him. I think we should all get along and shit like that. What y'all niggas gonna say to me?
I would be very confused because you would not do such a thing.
No, what? But see that? See how you don't even want to say what you would do. You want to say you be confused because you didn't know why I would do it. Because the only other option, if you know I did it on purpose, is to stop fucking with me. So that's where it comes, where you gotta have principles with what you're doing. You gotta have a standard with what you're doing. I think everybody in the world is just people in the world. But when we can see the compromise in you, that's where I separate myself from it. That's how I look at it. You got that picture of the nigga with the dick on his neck? I want to pull it up. Pull it up right there. Yeah, thank you. I want y'all to see something. This bald head nigga right here. I want y'all to show. Ain't nothing against people with bald heads. Okay, is there any way you can make that a little bigger? Or no? Damn. No, you keep us on the screen because that didn't make it too much bigger.
If you go back to the page and expand the.
Yeah, can you go back to the page and expand it? Put me and Kadazai back on the. Oh, we on the screen. We at the bottom.
I just realized who that is. This nasty nigga trying to look like a youth pastor.
Yeah. Can you go back to the video and see if you can make that bigger? Is there any way you can? Okay. I want y'all to look at this nigga, right? I want y'all to pay attention to somebody. So now, I was talking to this cat calls into my Cross the Line radio show, right? When he calls into my Cross the Line radio show, he calls in and he's telling me how he feels like he could listen to them and he could listen to us. And I say to him, I say, what do we teach? He said, y'all teach salvation is only for Israel. I said, what do they teach? They teach salvation is for everybody. I said, did they always teach that? He said, no. I said, what did they teach? He said, they would teach salvation was for Israel too. I said, let me ask you something. I said, did he ever say that if he ever wanted to make money, he would teach God loves everybody? He said, yes. I said, do you know that man has a dick on his neck? He said, what's that? I said, he got a tie on his neck. He said, yo, he said he would never wear a tie. I didn't know that he said it. I don't know if that's true or not. I need you to just pause it. Just pause it. Just leave it right there. And so what I want everybody to pay attention to, this is a pure, clean example. If you ever want to know what COINTELPRO is, this is, you see the other guy next to him? If y'all was to actually watch this video, in this video, do you know he makes a point to say in front of this white man, he says, I want everybody to know that we believe salvation is for all nations. He has to make that claim because he's in front of his master now. This is who he's bowed down to. So if you ever want to know what COINTELPRO looks like looks like somebody that can come amongst your people or organization, blend in with your organization, and then do something the total opposite. If this cat, Deaconess, this bitch nigga right here, if this bitch nigga was a pastor, every Israelite, you want to know why we call y'all fake Israelites? Because every Israelite would condemn a Christian for switching up. But for every fake Israelite that sees this COINTELPRO nigga and that other bitch nigga Hassad switch up and say salvation is for all nations, and you still think it's okay to teach them, you are the fucking problem. If you notice, this is a real genuine question. Have you ever seen white people go into racist white spaces and battle them to love black people? Have you ever seen that?
Never.
I've never seen it. I've never in my time in the I've never seen in my lifetime white people go into black spaces and battle them, debate them that they should love black people, that they teaching them and battle them. You want to be separate, but you should be joined to black people too. I've never seen it. The black man's plight is always the same when it comes to white people. You have to go and fight your own people. That's the only enemy he has now. He don't have, the white man is no longer, the white man could never be his enemy again, ever. Every time he talks to a white man, he's trying to fish him in. At any point that he's talking to that white man that disagrees with him, and then that white man agrees with him, you know what he got to do? He got to bring that white man in. How long do we fall for stupid shit like this? We should let these bitch niggas, when I say bitch niggas, I mean that from the bottom of my fucking soul. Deacon and Hassad are the bitches of the bitch niggas I've ever seen in my life. Ever. Period. And if y'all listening to them, what does that say about you? What does that say about you and your respecter of persons? Because how can you at one time be only for your people, and because somebody you looked up to decides to switch up, you switch up too? You know what that says about you? That says that you was never about your people. That says you was about Deacon, you was about Hassad, you was about whatever they say. What I love about ISUBK, we about whatever God say. We about whatever the Lord say. We about whatever the disciples say, whatever Elijah say, whatever Isaiah say, whatever they say in that Bible, that's what we about. And I've yet to see in that Bible any prophet from Genesis to Revelations say that this covenant, this promise, these laws, this history in the Bible is about anybody and for anybody except Israel. And this nigga sold out for money. The crazy part is he told y'all niggas. That's how much he played. He played y'all like a fucking puppet and playing y'all and disrespecting y'all in your face. Like, you know, they say you just gonna play in my face like that. This nigga is playing in your face. Everybody knows that he said, if I ever wanted to make money, I would teach salvation is for all nations. And he's teaching it, and y'all niggas are still fucking with him. Yeah.
And Captain Cotters called him out on it when they were talking on Clubhouse. The clip is on Crossline Radio where he was like, I'm not gonna give them back the money. Because what I taught back then, that's what I believe. Now it's something different. Now you got to pay for this new information.
Which is let you know it's all about money. Somebody put in the scripture, I think that
charlatan.
I think somebody put in the scripture. I think that's a good scripture. I think it's Micah. Give me 1 second. 3. Let me see. Yes, this is an excellent scripture. This is Micah 3:11. It says, the heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. That's them. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm talking about them. You ain't never going to hear me talk about who listens to them, because all y'all niggas stupid. If y'all niggas listening to them niggas and changing your doctrines, that's what you deserve. You deserve it. Like Christ said, when Christ was talking about John, you could be a reed shaking in the wind. That's what you are. I feel sorry for y'all. I will say, I feel sorry for y'all. I feel sorry that y'all have not gotten into ISUBK, not learned brotherhood, not what it learns to love the Most High more than you love humans, more than you love man, more than you love brothers. I love every brother in this school. If any of them was to turn their back on the Most High and our King Yahushua, I don't love you no more. I can't. Listen, in John the 6th chapter, right? It's like this shit was so gangster. In John the 6th chapter, when Christ said, you must eat my body and drink my blood, and they didn't understand it, and Christ said, is the spirit that profited the flesh, is the spirit that quickened, the flesh profited nothing. And they all left him. This is John 6:66. It says that from that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him. This shit was so gangster. Yahushua, then it says, then said Yahushua unto the 12, will ye also go away? Because they didn't understand. And Peter, and it was so gangster, and Simon Peter answered and said, Lord, to whom shall we go? Thou hast the words of eternal life. If you believe that you had the words of eternal life, how can a man change that? How can somebody just come to you and say, no, salvation is for everybody? And they just change that. And then, like a good fucking, I can't even call him a pit bull, like a good fucking, what is that? A good mutt. No, mutt is better, because mutt is some disrespectful. Like a good mutt, what do? Then attack black people. Y'all notice the pattern? This is a pattern I want y'all to pay attention to. Every time these fake Israelites and every time these Christians and every time these Muslims that are black start attacking black people in defense of white people, it's all the same. We have to become their enemy because the white man tells them so. The white man said, you better attack them niggas. You know, they talk about we can't love them. You saying we do. Prove your worth. Now, the same way they had to prove that God only loved Israel, now they got to prove to their new God, the white man, that God loves everybody. So, of course, we're the enemy. Somebody sent me a video where they saying we got white people on their knees. Now they're attacking us for a boot kiss. They have to attack us. They have to say these things because they got to impress their white master. I just want to get that off side. I just wanted to get that off because I don't know if there's anything else you want to bring out. I know we passed the time.
Yeah, if y'all listening to us or them, just go stay on that side.
Facts. Yeah, I don't listen. You ain't got to decide. Let me decide for you. You ain't got to listen to us, man. You can listen to them. But before I do go, I made some new oils. I got two. 3 more oils I'm gonna make. These are the last oils I'm making until the Passover. So I told y'all, so I have Sacred for women. These 2 are brand new. Epiphany is for women. Narcotic is for women. For the men, this new one called Beast. Like if you want a beast that, let me be nice. Let me keep it PG. God damn. Smell that.
I did.
Oh, you did? Yeah, that beat. Listen, that Beast. I got a 50% off sale. 50% off. Say again. Yeah, cat. That Beast is that Beast is fire. But I do have a 50% off sale. It's probably gonna end maybe I go to Indiana next week. So I go to Indiana next Friday. So it's probably gonna end maybe the 12th or the 13th. It's probably gonna end one day next week. Maybe I'll let it go past that time. But all the orders are gonna ship out tomorrow. And that's all I got, Kadazai. You got anything? Well, I can't get to take your hand off of it. I just plugged the Indianapolis 13. The class is February 13th. I'll be teaching class in Indianapolis February 13th. If you're in the Indiana area, I'll be teaching. Let me see. Is there? Did they? Yeah, it's a Friday. I thought it was gonna be Saturday too. Let me see. It says class will be 7 to 9. I don't have the address yet for the class. I'm gonna check with Kapash. Once I get the address, I'll put it on my social media platforms. But I'll be teaching class Friday. There's a special event that Saturday, and I think we're doing Round Table of Truth Sunday. So that's the schedule for next week. So wait. Somebody said that clown actually said Adam and Eve wasn't naked. That's how you know their doctrine is false. Only a homosexual want to think about a nigga's dick. Think about that. Just think about that, Kadazai. Think about that. This nigga want Adam to be naked.
Wants him to be naked.
This nigga want the nigga to be naked.
You nasty mother.
Nigga want, like, he want a picture of a man's rod. I'm sorry, I don't want a picture of a man's rod. Adam had clothes on. He had clothes on like everybody else had clothes on. Jesus Christ. I think that's all I got, Kadazai. You good to go?
Shalom, Israel.
Till next week, y'all. Shalom.
Pay your Passover fee.
Oh, listen.